Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Antler Sports Network. You see that there's no camera on right now. There are senior night proceedings here at Eagle Gymnasium here in Tatum, Texas. Good evening, everyone. Jared Jones, Dre Watkins here for this evening's proceedings. Dre, senior night, you just graduated not too long ago. Can you recall what happened on your senior night?
Well, I didn't play basketball, but for football senior night, yeah, man, it's just a special night. I actually cried my senior night. I don't know, it's a special time. You put all your time, effort, and energy into this sport. Just to know it's almost coming to an end.
Were you an ugly cry or just a nice silent cry?
It was an ugly cry. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was an ugly cry, and it got uglier as they got closer to my number.
Well, as we pass the time, me and Jay are going to give you a little bit of sports talk, starting with the NBA. We're going to go through the National Basketball Association's slate of games, starting at the top, 6:30 p.m. tip-off. My Dallas Mavericks going against the Miami Heat. Miami, the line currently favoring them by 5.5 points. Starting with the Mavericks, thoughts on them so far?
I think the Mavericks have started to come along, especially the last couple of weeks. Luka's playing out of his mind. But that's a very good Heat team. There's a reason that they're the number one seed in the East.
Now, with Miami, you recognize that they were one of the top teams in the East. Now, with Harden being in the Eastern Conference now, with a Philadelphia team that already had solid pieces to make a pretty deep run in the postseason, what does that change for Miami's overall scope?
I think for Miami, it adds another good duo. There's a bunch of good duos in the Eastern Conference where you talk about DeMar and Zach LaVine or Giannis and Chris Middleton. There's a bunch of good duos in the East. So I think it just gives one more duo, for the Miami Heat to worry about in the Eastern Conference.
So does Miami hold their favorite and win this ball game, or do the Mavericks come out with the upset win?
Who has home field in this game?
The game will be at Miami.
I think Miami comes out and wins this game. Home court.
Next game also tipping off at 6:30. The Cleveland Cavaliers traveling to Atlanta. Cleveland, to say the least, a heck of a surprise team this year. Beginning of the year, I think they had maybe 5 bigs looking like in their starting lineup. Now they're slowly adding pieces, building chemistry, developing rotations that have led to them winning games. So you can see them defeating Trae Young and the Hawks at Phillips Arena?
Yes, I do. I actually think Cleveland Cavaliers coach J.B. Bickerstaff is the runaway favorite for Coach of the Year.
Without a shadow of a doubt.
Where everybody had Cleveland ranked. Darius Garland, Jared Allen, Evan Mobley, those guys are playing phenomenal ball. And I think they beat Atlanta's struggling right now, and I think Cleveland goes down there and gets that win for sure. Even on the road.
Being a 2.5 point favorite, does that change your opinion at all?
Doesn't change my opinion at all. I think the 2 7-footers for Cleveland alter the whole game, and they just make Trae Young and Clint Capella's life horrible.
Now, next game, 6:30 as well on TNT. Boston at Philadelphia. The Celtics being led by Jason Tatum, 25 points a game. Joel Embiid on the other end, trying to make a late MVP push, averaging almost 30 points a game, 29.7 respectively. Who comes out with that one?
Those are 2 of the three best current teams in the NBA right now. Boston just coming off of a 9-game win streak, and Philadelphia finding their groove. I would say Boston will probably win the game just because they've been so elite over the last 15 games defensively. So I have to give the nudge to Boston there.
This seems like a pretty simple choice. Indiana traveling to Milwaukee. I feel like the consensus pick is the Bucks.
I think that's a route. I think that gets ugly very, very quickly. Although I am a fan of the Pacers getting Tyrese Halliburton and Buddy Hield. It adds a lot more floor spacing and playmaking to the Pacers.
ESPN's Basketball Power Index favoring the Bucks 74.1% to Indiana's 25.9%. So you got a bit of a chuckle there. Do you think the margin should be a bit wider, or is that about a good spot?
No, that's a great spot. It'll be a route. It'll be a route very early on.
All right, next up, 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. Cat and the Timberwolves hosting LaMelo Ball and the surging Charlotte Hornets. Should be a heck of a game. 2 teams that are slowly finding their stride down the stretch, and we approach the All-Star break. LaMelo Ball continuing to show why he's one of the arguably the biggest young star in the NBA. Who comes out with that win, Dre?
Won't be a lot of defense in that game for sure.
Oh, no, not at all.
But I think Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards find a way to win that game against the Charlotte Charlotte Hornets. Even though Charlotte is a young, exciting team, they just don't play enough defense to just be able to beat Karl Anthony Towns in a shootout.
Speaking of shootouts, Ja Morant and his Memphis Grizzlies traveling to New Orleans to take on the Pelicans. The Pelicans being 5-point underdogs in this one. Memphis, of course, holding the 5-point favorite differential. The BPI giving Memphis a 61% chance to win this ball game. New Orleans only 39% chance. Thoughts on that?
I think the Memphis Grizzlies are getting back to the early 2010 grindhouse
Grizzlies
with Zach Randolph and Marc Gasol,
Tony Allen.
Yeah, I think they're getting back to those ways, man. And I think it's hard. It's going to be very hard to win and beat the Grizzlies. But even though the Pelicans are playing well as of late, and the recently acquired C.J. McCollum, I think it'll be a good game, but I think the Grizzlies will pull that one out late.
All right, we're going to end things off with the nightcap here as senior night slowly comes to an end here at Eagle Gymnasium. 9 p.m., the game of the night, in my opinion. The LA Clippers traveling to play the Phoenix Suns. In my opinion, should be a heck of a ball game. Phoenix, although a 13-point favorite, ESPN BPI giving the Suns an 89.7% chance to win. Is that a bit misleading with the Clippers team that even without their stars have played some phenomenal basketball?
No, I don't think it's misleading just because, yes, they beat the Warriors. They whooped up on the Warriors pretty good last night. But they're on the second night of a back-to-back on the road against the best team in the NBA. I don't think that's very misleading. I think Phoenix will run away with that game late. Phoenix does a great job of taking advantage of mismatches, and I think they'll be fine in the end.
All righty. Thank you guys for tuning in to the Antler Sports Network pregame drive. We're going to take a quick timeout. Jared Jones and Dre Watkins here. When we come back, we'll have us some basketball on our hands as the number 6 ranked Tatum Eagles take on the Waskom Wildcats. You're watching the Antler Sports Network and the Antler Sports Network Live Viewer powered by Thompson Tire and Services in Tyler.
To make winning decisions, you need a championship team in your corner. Monument Realty, led by Anthony Hyder, is that championship team. With countless houses sold in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, you're sure to score the right abode for you and your family. If finding the perfect home is in your future's game plan, then Monument Realty and Anthony Hyder are your perfect play call to get the job done. Monument Realty in Frisco, Texas, the official realtor company of the Dallas Cowboys, the Texas Rangers, and the Antler Sports Network.
Hello, my name is Tarnisha.
My name's Anthony.
And we own Drip Like Jesus. Drip stands for devote, reach, influence people, just like Jesus did. Each one of our apparel has a scripture on the back that goes with the design. It's our cool way of spreading the gospel and looking fly.
We are located in the Stonebriar Mall in Frisco and also online at www.driplikejesus.com. So feel free to go online and shop or come check us out in Frisco, and thank you for helping us spread the gospel.
Welcome to the BAM Woman Show, live with Jen and Toya. The BAM Woman Show offers women, men, and children a platform to showcase their business, their brand, to share their story, their journey as an entrepreneur, offer advice, share life experiences. You can follow us on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok, LinkedIn. You can send us an email at info@bamwomanmagazine.com. Don't forget to visit our website, www.bamwoman.com. Our show airs on Saturdays at 3 p.m. Can't wait to meet you.
A car is one of the biggest purchases you'll ever make. It's how you get to work, how you take the kids to school, and how you get to some of life's biggest moments. Why not treat it as such? Whenever your car needs some tender love and care, visit Thompson Tire and Services in Tyler on 321 South Bonner Avenue, just 5 minutes south from Christus Trinity Mother Francis Rose Stadium. Joe Thompson and his team of professionals bring decades of under-the-hood experience to ensure that your car runs to the best of its ability. Any make, any model, any year, Thompson Tire and Services is the only place to get the best service for your car in East Texas. Open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday and closed on weekends.
You're probably wondering, where's everyone in your area going for screen printing and promotional needs? It's simple. ABS T-shirt graphics. They can print on anything. We're talking shirts, hoodies, cups, pens, and pretty much anything that you can put a logo on. ABS T-shirt graphics is here to fulfill your company, organization, and fundraising needs. For a free quote, call 903-939-0990. ABS T-shirt graphics, located 1/2 of a mile outside of the Loop on 155 South. Don't forget to like them on Facebook. ABS T-shirt graphics.
To make winning decisions, you need a championship team in your corner. Monument Realty, led by Anthony Hyder, is that championship team. With countless houses sold in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, you're sure to score the right abode for you and your family. If finding the perfect home is in your future's game plan, then Monument Realty and Anthony Hyder are your perfect play call to get the job done. Monument Realty in Frisco, Texas, the official realtor company of the Dallas Cowboys, the Texas Rangers, and the Antler Sports Network. A car is one of the biggest purchases you'll ever make. It's how you get to work, how you take the kids to school, and how you get to some of life's biggest moments. Why not treat it as such? Whenever your car needs some tender love and care, visit Thompson Tire and Services in Tyler on 321 South Bonner Avenue, just 5 minutes south from Christus Trinity Mother Francis Rose Stadium. Joe Thompson and his team of professionals bring decades of under-the-hood experience to ensure that your car runs to the best of its ability. Any make, any model, any year, Thompson Tire and Services is the only place to get the best service for your car in East Texas. Open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday and closed on weekends.
Hello, my name is Tarnisha,
My name's Anthony.
and we own Drip Like Jesus. Drip stands for devote, reach, influence people, just like Jesus did. Each one of our apparel has a scripture on the back that goes with the design. It's our cool way of spreading the gospel and looking fly.
We are located in Stonebriar Mall in Frisco and also online at www.driplikejesus.com. So feel free to go online and shop or come check us out in Frisco, and thank you for helping us spread the gospel.
Welcome to the BAM Woman Show, live with Jen and Toya. The BAM Woman Show offers women, men, and children a platform to showcase their business, their brand, to share their story, their journey as an entrepreneur, offer advice, share life experiences. You can follow us on all social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok, LinkedIn. You can send us an email at info@bamwomanmagazine.com. Don't forget to visit our website, www.bamwoman.com. Our show airs on Saturdays at 3 p.m. Can't wait to meet you.
You're probably wondering, where's everyone in your area going for screen printing and promotional needs? It's simple. ABS T-shirt graphics. They can print on anything. We're talking shirts, hoodies, cups, pens, and pretty much anything that you can put a logo on. ABS T-shirt graphics is here to fulfill your company, organization, and fundraising needs. For a free quote, call 903-939-0990. ABS T-shirt graphics, located 1/2 of a mile outside of the Loop on 155 South. Don't forget to like them on Facebook. ABS T-shirt graphics.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Antler Sports Network and the Antler Sports Network Live viewer, powered by Thompson Tire Services in Tyler. We are in Tatum, Texas, home of the 2020, 3A state finalist Tatum Eagles, as they host their final district matchup of the 2022 season against the Waskom Wildcats. Hello, everybody. Jared Jones, Dre Watkins here for this evening's proceedings. Dre, we do this almost every broadcast. Give me some of your keys to the game for both of the teams to come up with a W, starting with the home team, Tatum Eagles.
For the Tatum Eagles, they just need to do what got them to the 22-5 mark. Just continue to trust one another, lean on one another, play phenomenal defense, and knock down their shots.
Now for Waskom, you're facing an uphill battle. You're going against the number 6 team in the state, one of the best teams in the entire state of Texas to shoot the ball. How do you pull up an upset at home and spoil the senior night for the Eagles?
Defense and rebounding. Defensive rebounding will be the key for this team. If they can defensive rebound and hold Tatum to one possession at a time, they got a good chance on the road.
All right, we're going to take a short timeout. You're tuned in to the Antler Sports Network and the Antler Sports Network Live. You are powered by Thompson Tire Services in Tyler.
Hello, my name is Tarnisha.
My name's Anthony.
And we own Drip Like Jesus. Drip stands for devote, reach, influence people, just like Jesus did. Each one of our apparel has a scripture on the back that goes with the design. It's our cool way of spreading the gospel and looking fly.
We are located in Stonebriar Mall in Frisco and also online at www.driplikejesus.com. So feel free to go online and shop or come check us out in Frisco, and thank you for helping us spread the gospel.
Welcome to the BAM Woman Show, live with Jen and Toya. The BAM Woman Show offers women, men, and children a platform to showcase their business, their brand, to share their story, their journey as an entrepreneur, offer advice, share life experiences. You can follow us on all social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok, LinkedIn. You can send us an email at info@bamwomanmagazine.com. Don't forget to visit our website, www.bamwoman.com. Our show airs on Saturdays at 3 p.m. Can't wait to meet you.
Probably wondering, where's everyone in your area going for screen printing and promotional needs? It's simple. ABS T-shirt graphics. They can print on anything. We're talking shirts, hoodies, cups, pens, and pretty much anything that you can put a logo on. ABS T-shirt graphics is here to fulfill your company, organization, and fundraising needs. For a free quote, call 903-939-0990. ABS T-shirt graphics, located 1/2 of a mile outside of the Loop on 155 South. Don't forget to like them on Facebook. ABS T-shirt graphics.
Welcome back to the Antler Sports Network. We are just in time for game time here in Eagle Gymnasium. The number 6 Tatum Eagles going against the Waskom Wildcats. Starting lineups for both teams going as follows. For Waskom, number 1, Tyler Davis. Number 2, Diego Smith. Number 3, DJ Feaster. Number 4, Javis Jones. And number 11, Devion Williams. We're still awaiting the Eagles starting lineups. The Waskom Wildcats entering a record of 19-6, 9-4 in district, currently holding the 3 seed. They're in their visiting grays. Unique color combination with the black and maroon uniform trim. Black numerals, no trim. Gray lettering with maroon trim. For the Tatum Eagles, starting off at guard number 10, Jai Bridges. Number 11, Aiden Anthony. Number 2, Kendall Williams, the 5'10 guard. Number 5, Kendrick Malone, the 6'1 forward, combo guard. And the final guard, number 23, the 6'3 senior, Jaden Boyd. This Tatum Eagles team, Dre, very senior-laden. I'm only seeing one freshman, one entire underclassman on this Tatum roster. Going to be a heck of a rebuild if you can even call it a rebuild for head coach Brett Carr in the next couple of seasons with all of your experience graduating and moving on.
Yes, that is definitely a big thing, but I mean, in the moment right now, they have a chance, a very, very talented senior class to make a very deep playoff run.
Tatum in the all-white uniforms with the green uniform trim, the Eagle logo on the back shoulder blade. Tatum striped across the front chest in green with a black trim. The numerals in green with a black trim as well. We'd like to give a quick thank you to our newest sponsor on the Antler Sports Network and proud sponsor of Antler Sports Network Tuesday Prime Time, ABS T-shirt graphics out of Tyler. The jump ball is immediately controlled by Tatum, and Malone is running. Recess trying to set up his offense. Swings to the corner. Here's Kendall Williams. Williams dribbling, spins, has an open lane, gets the ball tipped, and it's going to be a foul call, quick foul call. That foul call is going to be on Waskom's number 3, I believe, DJ Feaster. Quick call, less than 15 seconds into this ball game.
Yeah, it was. Oh, wow, that's a great inbounds play.
Great inbounds play, just couldn't finish. Boyd couldn't get the baby hook to fall. Getting the steal, however, will be Malone. Can't get it either, but Waskom recontrols possession. Their first full possession of the ball game. I stand corrected. Ball is tangled up. It's going to be a timeout called by head coach John Waldrop, and we'll take a timeout as well. You're watching the Antler Sports Network and the Antler Sports Network Live viewer powered by Thompson Tire and Services in Tyler.
You're probably wondering, where's everyone in your area going for screen printing and promotional needs? It's simple. ABS T-shirt graphics. They can print on anything. We're talking shirts, hoodies, cups, pens, and pretty much anything that you can put a logo on. ABS T-shirt graphics is here to fulfill your company, organization, and fundraising needs. For a free quote, call 903-939-0990. ABS T-shirt graphics, located 1/2 of a mile outside of the Loop on 155 South. Don't forget to like them on Facebook. ABS T-shirt graphics.
Welcome back to the Antler Sports Network. Play resuming now. Waskom with possession. Kicks it to the short side wing. Dribble drives. Can't find anything. Gets it into the middle now. Kicks it back out at the far side wing. Going to be a traveling violation called. The first turnover for this ball game. Couldn't really see. Couldn't really get control of the basketball. Trying to set something up. Waiting on that screen. Just didn't wait long enough.
Yep, Tatum in that zone early, and it looks like Waskom is now in a full court press as well.
One thing about this Waskom team, both of these teams really, they're very, very tall. Lots of size at the 1 through 5 position, and they're very athletic, not afraid to get out around the offense and defensive end as Boyd opens up the scoring. Tatum with their first bucket of the ball game.
Great finish there with the left hand.
Tatum taking a quick 2-0 lead. Going to be yet another foul call. This time is going to be on Tatum's number 10, Ty Bridges. His first personal foul. First team foul for the Eagles. 6:54 left to go in the first.
Good thing about having a bunch of seniors on the team, you don't lose a whole lot of experience, even with foul trouble.
Not at all. That's one thing that head coach Brett Carr can definitely keep in his quiver of arrows. Corner 3, shot is up and knocks it down. First 3 of the ball game, straight up, straight through. Waskom takes the quick 3-2 lead on number 6, Tatum. Kicks it out to the corner, head faking is Malone. Scary foul. Coach John Waldrop not happy at all. Going to try to make a substitution here. That call is most likely going to be on DJ Feaster, and it is. 2 quick fouls on Feaster.
He was just trying to make a closeout there. No harm, no foul in that play.
Coach Waldrop making a substitution. Entering the ball game will be number 25, Caleb McDonald, as that 3 is no good. Rebound and control by the Wildcats. And here we go again, trying to expand their close 3-2 lead here with 6:23 left to go in the first. On the drive, kicks it out to the wing. Wide open is Davis. Can't get it to go. Rebound anticipated for Boyd. Tips out of bounds. Waskom possession under their own basket. 6:17 left to go in the first.
Rebounding will be a good part. It's a great job of him getting a second chance possession for their team.
Now, Boyd's a huge kid to say the least, standing at around, roster set 6'3", but pretty sure anybody can see he's a little bit taller than 6'3", might be a good 6'4", solid, maybe 145 pounds, big body to move.
No question.
Ball's going to be out of bounds. Foul is going to be on Malone. Kendrick Malone for the Eagles. His first personal foul, second team foul. Waskom will take possession on the sideline now. This possession has taken a very long time. Waskom did a great job of holding the ball to see if they can score. On the drive, the floater sent back out of bounds by Boyd.
Great help defense there by Boyd on the weak side help.
Smith should have tried to go for a pump fake. You know, Boyd's very athletic, very tall, very lanky. As you see those arms almost crossing the out-of-bounds line. Don't want to try to go straight up vertical with him. Not a lot of players are going to have that advantage. Trying to maintain possession is Javis Jones, but can't get it. Going to be a traveling violation. Turnover, Waskom, and Tatum will finally get a chance to answer back and try to take a lead with 5:53 left to go.
That's great half-court defense there by Tatum. They stayed disciplined, stayed in their lanes, and they ended up getting rewarded with the turnover.
I don't have the stopwatch or anything on me, but that possession lasted around 3 solid minutes, let alone game time. Still no points out of it. Let's see if Tatum can capitalize on their own. Here's Boyd, kicks it out to Anthony. Anthony drives, steps back out to Boyd. Boyd fires off his first 3 of the game. Woo! Nothing but net on that one. Fantastic shot by the senior forward to give Tatum the lead back. 5-3 your score, 5.5 left to go in the first.
That is a sweet left-handed jump shot.
As Boyd gets called for his first personal foul, 13th foul.
Had hard fouls both ways from both teams.
We know on the football field, these two teams love to get down. Waskom, their entire starting 5 also starts on the defensive end for the Wildcats varsity football team. So one thing about this Waskom team, they're very athletic. As the layup goes through for Tyler Davis, they also have chemistry. They play together in multiple sports.
Yes, I agree. And chemistry is a really unsung thing about basketball. I mean, chemistry can win you a lot of basketball games and make up for where skill isn't.
Williams can't get the shot to fall, but trying to get it back on defense. Fantastic ball handling by Javis Jones to get out of danger. Immediately caught by the trap. Here's the drive once again. Fantastic lead pass. Couldn't get him, though. Goes back up with it. No good. Strong rebound by Boyd. Boyd is running. He's running the floor. Has a man wide open in the corner. Doesn't take it. Goes up himself. And one. Count the bucket.
Great job going coast to coast there by the big fella.
You don't really see big fellas get like that in high school anymore, especially down in East Texas. Usually see people want to get down on the block. But Boyd taking it all 94 feet, said, forget the man in the corner. I'll take it myself.
Yep, and rule number 1 defensively, you have to stop the ball. And they did not stop the ball there on possession, and Boyd made them pay.
Free throw for Boyd is up and no good. Nice long pass out to Jones. Jones goes up, trying to get the block, but gets it down anyway, and we're back to a tie ball game. Tatum, although they've had more quick hitting plays with 3-point bombs and N1s, Waskom staying within their offense, still getting easy buckets like the run that you just saw.
Yep, Waskom doing a good job on the outlet pass there after the rebound.
Going up is Aiden Anthony. Going to be going to the line for 2 attempts at the charity stripe. That foul is going to be on Waskom's number 1, Tyler Davis, the 6'3" junior forward, his first personal foul. 14th foul with 4:27 left to go in the first. Aiden Anthony on the line for 2. Tatum sitting at a record of 24-5. First shot, no, can't get the lucky bounce. No good. A couple of substitutions being made by both teams. Coming in for Tatum is number 15, Jordan Chambers, and also number 3, Drake Walton.
Chambers, the only non-senior on this team.
The fact that he's 6'4", if you're head coach Brett Carr, you got to feel pretty good. The one underclassman you have as the free throw goes off the backboard, no good. Pump fake goes back up. Going to be a jump ball call. Possession will go to Waskom. We were saying earlier, Brett Carr, you have to feel kind of comfortable. You saw the Tatum junior varsity team before we went on the air. Very athletic team, very great team on both sides of the basketball. Definitely have to feel good if you're head coach Brett Carr.
Oh, yeah, you do, man. And I think watching those JV games is good as a coach to see your young players develop.
5-second call, just couldn't get the ball back in bounds. That turnover was going to be charged to number 2, Diego Smith, his second turnover of the ball game. Tatum having a chance to get a bucket under their own basket. 4:23 left to go, 7-7 still your score in the first quarter of play. Here's Malone. Malone, sky hook shot, gets it to go for 2. Malone doing a great job of slashing as the freshman himself gets the steal. Chambers commits the turnover. Tyler Davis with the steal, gets it out. Waskom having a chance to score yet again. Both these teams doing a great job of turning the ball over on each other as the ball goes out of bounds. Jordan Chambers, the freshman, yet again doing a great job to get his hand on the ball, just couldn't maintain possession.
Tatum doing a great job with that scramble trap that they're doing in the full court.
Tatum, the Eagles, unbeaten at home, a perfect 9-0, currently riding a 13-game win streak. Last time the Eagles lost back December 30th of 2021, as there's going to be a loose ball foul called. Gonna be Chambers' first personal foul. 14th foul on the Eagles. Last time the Eagles lost, we were saying against Diebold, also a top 5 ranked team, back on December 30th. Been on a heck of a run since. They've gone on this run a while ago in the season to have a look back.
Sometimes when you find your groove, it's just hard to be beat.
Waskom looking to find a way to break this jump trap zone they appear to be in. They switched to kind of a man now, and a very extensive man, going almost to the half-court line, jump trapping at will. Waskom unable to do anything. Has a man wide open under the basket, doesn't get to him. On the drive, blocked again by Boyd, and he gets the save. Let's see if they can get a bucket out of it. Boyd maintaining possession, taking his time. 9-7, 3 minutes left to go. Boyd, 19-foot jumper, off the glass, and in.
That was good to get the shooter's roll.
Going to be a foul call as Boyd knocks down the 3. Won't count, however. Going to be yet another personal foul. That one is going to be on Tatum, it appears to be.
Of course, that's the gift and the curse for full court trapping. You get a lot of steals, but you also give up a lot of fouls in the front court.
You sure do. The official talking to Diego Smith here right close to us on the close sideline. Looking for something. Doesn't want to commit yet another 5-second violation, but the Wildcats do inbound. Here's Davis. Davis, trapped. Gets it up to Smith. Smith skip pass. Nice interception by Boyd. Boyd driving. Boyd steps back, goes up. There's going to be a reach and foul. That call is going to be on Waskom's number 25, it appears to be. Most likely going to be Katie McDonald on that call. 15 foul for the Wildcats here. 11-7 still. Your score, 3:06 left to go. Inbounds pass stolen by Davis. Davis doesn't have numbers, going to take it himself. Skips through. Nice job using athleticism to get to the rack, but can't finish it. Gets the steal, however. Goes up, can't get the second chance bucket to fall. Third time's the charm, and it is.
It's a great relentless effort there on the glass.
Tyler Davis on that last bucket. Fantastic steal, and the Wildcats are running yet again. Has a man going right behind him, goes up through contact, and going to get 2 shots on that one. Don't know who that foul's going to be. It's either going to be on Tiki Lloyd, number 0 for Tatum, or on Boyd. And it will be on the 5'6" guard, senior Tiki Lloyd. First personal foul, team foul number 6. Both of these teams in deep team foul trouble early on, Dre.
Listen, both of these teams also have a lot of turnovers early on. The team that slows the game down and runs their half-court offense better will likely win this game.
First shot is up and no good. Waskom's got to be able to hit free throws if they want to stay into this game. We know early on in this first quarter, as we slowly get through, Tatum Eagles can score at will as the free throw falls. I guess he heard us up here. We know the Eagles can score at will, as we were finishing saying. We're probably going to see another example here. Waskom's got to get a stop.
Yep, and like I said in the pregame, stops will be very, very pivotal.
Here's Boyd, 13-foot jumper, in for 2.
Boyd just having his way right now with this Waskom defense.
Boyd is having a fantastic game. Both on the offensive and defensive end with 2 blocks and 2 steals. Should have been a travel or carry violation called, nothing. Boyd off the jump. It's going to be a great head fake and finish by Diego Smith.
Like you said earlier in the game, a pump fake will definitely save you sometimes against the elite shot blockers.
Of course, the shot fake is a very pivotal move, especially against bigger defenders. There's going to be an offensive foul on Boyd. Boyd pleading his case, and it's going to be a timeout called. Tatum will take a timeout, and we'll take a timeout as well. 13-12 your score, 2:02 left to go in the first. You're watching the Antler Sports Network, and the Antler Sports Network Live View are powered by Thompson Tire and Services in Tyler.
A car is one of the biggest purchases you'll ever make. It's how you get to work, how you take the kids to school, and how you get to some of life's biggest moments. Why not treat it as such? Whenever your car needs some tender love and care, visit Thompson Tire and Services in Tyler on 321 South Bonner Avenue, just 5 minutes south from Christus Trinity Mother Francis Rose Stadium. Joe Thompson and his team of professionals bring decades of under-the-hood experience to ensure that your car runs to the best of its ability. Any make, any model, any year, Thompson Tire and Services is the only place to get the best service for your car in East Texas. Open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday and closed on weekends.
Welcome back to the Antler Sports Network. We resume play. 2:02 left to go. Tatum holding the 13-12 lead here at home against the Waskom Wildcats. Want to give a quick thank you to some of our sponsors, Thompson Tire and Services in Tyler, ABS T-shirt graphics, the Drip Like Jesus apparel line, and also Monument Realty, the official realtor company of the Dallas Cowboys, the Texas Rangers, and the Antler Sports Network. Minute 45 left to go in the first. Tatum swinging the ball around. One thing about Boyd, he's done a very great job moving around in this offense. Fantastic athletic rebound by Malone. Malone kicks it out. He's going to beat Tiki Lloyd on that last shot. Is going to be fouled off of that last one. He's going to go to the line for two. Can't foul the shooter there in that situation, especially when you're only down one.
No, you can't. Something that coaches preach is you got to close out and under control and not foul shooters.
Tiki Lloyd shooting 2 shots. The Tatum Eagles this year a plus 29 average point differential, beating teams and beating them handedly as the first free throw is good.
Substitution, Waskom, number 23, Thomas.
Cam Thomas, number 23, subbing into the ball game. Cam Thomas, former Chapel Hill Bulldog, spent a year over at the Hill with head coach Akimba Johnson, coming back to Waskom to play for his hometown school. Lloyd can't get the second shot to fall. Rebound Smith. Smith immediately met by defensive pressure. The Eagles pouring it on the defensive end of this relentless full court trap. Crosses the timeline. Skips through, can't get it, and there's going to be a travel call. That's the third travel call in their own half court by the Waskom Wildcats. Just can't get anything going on offense, can they?
No, and they've had unforced turnovers on offense. They just need to slow down a little bit. Tatum needs to get somebody in the middle of this zone here.
Boyd usually does a great job of flashing to the free throw line. Coming across now, Boyd now in the corner. Has it, fires the contested three. Green light, knocks it down for the trifecta.
Boyd is having a first quarter.
1 minute left in this first quarter of a play. Tatum forcing yet another turnover. Here we go yet again. The Eagles are running. Doesn't have numbers, gonna skip through. Goes up for the left, but it's gonna be fouled. Aiden Anthony gonna head back to the line for his second trip at 2 easy points. Javis Jones' first personal foul. 17th foul. The Eagles now in the 1-and-1. Waskom themselves one more foul away from the 1-and-1.
It's a lot of fouls in this first quarter. Very physical game.
First shot rattles, no good. Aiden Anthony got a little bit of shoe game on the floor in the green, black, and white ones.
I love it.
Charity stripe.
I love it.
Never really see high school guys wearing ones, especially hooping, but here we go. Rebounded by Diego Smith. Smith trying to find something. Swings it over. Tip, they need to get a hurry on it now. Don't want to get a 10-second call. And it will be a 10-second call.
Phenomenal defense there by Tatum.
And the thing is, Tatum's playing this well in the one-on-one game. They're hardly slowed down the jump trap dramatically. That's got to be scary for head coach John Waldron. Got to drop something, some kind of a press break. The last broadcast was between Carolina and Big Sandy. You know how important a good press break can be.
Yes, good press break can win and lose you games.
Javis Jones with that rebound, skips it out. Can't get it. Ridge Ridley, the anticipated receiver.
And another unforced turnover there by Waskom.
Didn't have to force that. You have Boyd right there on him. You know Boyd's athletic. You know Boyd's lanky. Slow things down. Try to get a nice half-court set in. Try to break down this Tatum defense.
You're only down 5. You're not going to get the 5 points back in one possession.
It's impossible to get 5 points on one shot last time I checked. Wing three, no good by Tatum's Ty Bridges. Going to be rebounded by the Wildcats. 8 seconds to go. They're going to try to get one more shot into this. Not if Tatum's defense has anything to say about it. Right in the middle to Ridge. Nice bounce pass to Cam Thomas. Goes up. Can't get it to go. 0.7 seconds left, and Thomas will have a chance at an easy 2 points. 17-12 your score. Foul's going to be called on Aiden Anthony. His first personal foul, 17th foul. Both teams now in the 1-and-1. Cameron Thomas, the forward on the line. Front iron, no good. Thomas standing at a good 6'6", almost might be 6'7".
Oh, yes, he's very tall.
Very lanky kid for a junior, too. Second shot is good. Gets it in. Half-court heave. Can't get it to go, no good. That is your first quarter of play. The Tatum Eagles holding a 17-13 advantage at the end of the first. You're watching the Antler Sports Network on the Antler Sports Network Live viewer, powered by Thompson Tire and Services.
To make winning decisions, you need a championship team in your corner. Monument Realty, led by Anthony Hyder, is that championship team. With countless houses sold in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, you're sure to score the right abode for you and your family. If finding the perfect home is in your future's game plan, then Monument Realty and Anthony Hyder are your perfect play call to get the job done. Monument Realty in Frisco, Texas, the official realtor company of the Dallas Cowboys, the Texas Rangers, and the Antler Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Antler Sports Network. Second quarter of play. Ready to go here at Eagle Gymnasium. 17-13. The Eagles holding the advantage of home. Fresh 8 minutes. Tatum inbounds. Here's Boyd. Boyd skips through. Got to take it himself. Goes up for the tough shot. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by the Eagles. Yet another offensive rebound. 3-point jumper. Rattles in and out. No good by Kendall Williams. Another offensive rebound. That's 2 straight. Let's see if Tatum can score this time. Baby hook shot, rattles in and out, no good. Waskom pulls it down this go round, and the Wildcats are running. Tries to get it out, another unforced turnover, Dre. Disappointing you, huh?
Yep. Unforced turnovers will kill you, especially against a really good team. They won't miss their shots too many more times.
Speaking of unforced turnovers, there's one for Tatum. Couldn't corral that. Seemed to be routine. Lead pass to get an easy 2 points. Nice little kiss layup off the glass. Can't get it to go. Waskom takes possession. Tatum now extending that press all the way into the extent of this 94 feet here. Waskom struggling to get through. Going to be a kickball violation. Tatum basketball. Head coach John Waldrop not happy with that last call.
And this press is giving Waskom fits.
To say the absolute least. Here's Bridges. Bridges drives, skips through, can't get the layup to fall. Ball's going to be tipped out of bounds. Tatum basketball.
That was almost a phenomenal finish.
That was almost a great finish. Probably could have been playing the game already. Nice job slithering his way through the trees, trying to kiss it off the glass. Couldn't get it to go ever. Gets it out. Wide open 3, can't get it to go. Would have been a bomb of a 3. Rebounded Smith. Smith gets it up to Jones. Jones taking his time, has Boyd on him. Looking for an inbounds pass, but can't find anything. Had pretty good position, just, I guess, didn't want to get the ball to him. See, has position again down low. Boyd doing a great job of sliding over to help to prevent it.
Sometimes people are just not comfortable making those passes, but he did have very good position. He has a good position again on the block.
Sometimes it's a very tough pass to make, especially over lankier, very athletic defenders. Trying to mount that ball over is not the easiest pass to make.
Yeah, because you got to put that over the front defender and in between the help side defender.
And to make sure that they have plenty of room to get a nice finish at the glass. Here's Davis. Davis, caught in the corner. Here's the inbounds pass. Drop step against Williams. Williams goes up, easy for 2.
You can tell he's a football player. That was a very powerful finish.
Now you see why he was coming for the ball so much. Man could get a bucket down low. Way downtown. Aiden Anthony nails the 3-point bomb from a different area code. That shot was almost in Longview.
An absolute bomb from 3.
Trying to answer back is Diego Smith. Can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound, however. Here's Davis. Davis taking his time. Trying to get some kind of an inbound set together. Gets it into Smith. Here's Smith now. Anthony on him, reaching, trying to get a 5-second call. Just might get it. Ball tipped out of bounds. Tatum ball. Fantastic on-ball defense by Anthony.
That's great defense there, moving your feet. Sometimes the best defense is just the right defense. You don't have to do all that reaching and all those other things. Get down and defend.
Sometimes being at the right place at the right time is all you need to get a stop. Anthony got to try again. Pulling the trigger. Can't get it to go. Tipped by Boyden is going to be a foul call. Smith a little slow to get up, but gets up under.
And Boyd a little upset with that foul. He thought that he was just going for the ball just like the other person was.
Great intention to try to go for that one as Boyd picks up his second personal foul. Team foul number 8. Boyd, great intentions there, just trying to make a good hustle play, reset the offense, Just a little bit too much extra contact for the referee's liking there.
Oh, yeah, no harm. Two guys are just going for the basketball. And
Number 2, Diego Smith for the Waskom Wildcats, shooting 1 and 1. The Wildcats 4-2 on the road. Can't convert. Last time these Wildcats made the playoffs back in 2019-2020 season, losing to ARP, now a district opponent in round 1. Anthony Call with the travel. Both of these teams' game really doesn't matter, only for positioning. So far, the Tatum Eagles standing at number 6 in the state, projected to play Ore City in the first round. Waskom at the other end, projected to play Gladewater, the Bears, in the first round.
it's going to be some good basketball in the first round of the playoffs.
This is the time of year where the good has to translate to great. Wide open 3, knocks it down. Tyler Davis, three-pointer of his own. Going to be a timeout call, and we'll take a timeout with him. You're watching the Antler Sports Network and the Antler Sports Network Live Viewer, powered by Thompson Tire and Services in Tyler.
You're probably wondering, where's everyone in your area going for screen printing and promotional needs? It's simple. ABS T-shirt graphics. They can print on anything. We're talking shirts, hoodies, cups, pens, and pretty much anything that you can put a logo on. ABS T-shirt graphics is here to fulfill your company, organization, and fundraising needs. For a free quote, call 903-939-0990. ABS T-shirt graphics, located 1/2 of a mile outside of the Loop on 155 South. Don't forget to like them on Facebook. ABS T-shirt graphics.
Welcome back to the Antler Sports Network. Second quarter of play here. Tatum with the lead at home against Waskom, 20-18, 5:20 left to go in the second.
Waskom sticking around, though. It's a very good Tatum team.
Last time these two teams met, Tatum taking away the victory. Maybe trying to change their luck here. Here's Boyd. Has her own way to the lane. Skies up. Can't get it to fall. That's an easy bucket for someone that's all you think he'd be able to at least try to dunk it on somebody.
Yeah, and he's kicking himself for missing that one. He'd like to have that one back.
Quick three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Ty Bridges. Gonna draw a reach-in foul.
Tatum right now is owning the battle of the boards right now. And I said that would be a key piece for Waskom if they wanted to win this game.
Especially with the size that both teams possess. Whoever can control the glass is really going to control the ball game, because as you saw, both teams have the opportunity to get second and third chance points. Either team really able to capitalize on those opportunities. Heading to the line will be Ty Bridges for the Tatum Eagles. First shot up and good. Neither team really able to hit their stride from the charity line either in games that are always switching back and forth. No team really to gain a multiple possession edge as the second free throw falls. Free throws could become pivotal, kind of similar to extra points in football.
Oh, yes, they could. And another big thing, both teams have not fouled. I've only fouled once here in this second quarter, so that's a big thing for both teams, settling down in their defenses.
The thing about Tatum, we know when they settle down their defense, they can be absolutely deadly. That foul is going to be along the baseline. Call is going to be on Tatum's number 10, Ty Bridges. Second personal foul, 19 foul. Kendall Williams pleading with the official who made the call, pleading his case for his Eagles. Wanted to know what went down. Seemed to be just a bang-bang play along the baseline. Bridges not able to get in his spot in time to set up for his, at least to take a charge or even contest the layup. But you got to get at the right place in ample time for the referee to give you the call.
Short on the first end of the 1-and-1 there.
Shot no good. 4:40 left to go. Your score still stands 22-18. Way downtown three for Anthony. No good. Strong rebound, Boyd. Boyd goes up. Is going to be a shooting foul call. That foul is going to be on Diego Smith.
It's a great job by Boyd there, crashing the offensive glass once again.
Let's see if Boyd can maybe change the free throw woes for his Tatum Eagles tonight. Tatum this season, we talked about how they're handling their opponents, a plus 29 average margin of victory as Boyd knocks down the first half of his trip to the line. Scoring triple digits in 6 games total.
I don't think people understand how hard that is in a high school basketball setting where you only have 8-minute quarters.
That's a whole lot of buckets. That's a whole lot of scoring.
A whole lot of buckets. It's a whole lot of defense.
Smith pushing the defender away. Gonna take a three. Can't get it to go. Strong rebound, Boyd. Boyd, bullet pass. Out. Great finish. Fantastic hookup for Kendall Williams to get the easy finish. Great, nice soft hands. Had a man right behind him. Didn't care. Finishes anyway.
What a great passer by Boyd. Looked like a quarterback there.
Trying to make a pass of his own. Here's Williams going up for the easy layup and got it for two. The Eagles are on a run now, and Waldrop will try to stop the bleeding. The Waskom Wildcats will take a timeout, and we'll take a 30-second timeout with them. You're watching the Antler Sports Network and the Antler Sports Network Live. We were powered by Thompson Tire and Services in Tyler. Welcome back to the Antler Sports Network. Jared Jones, Dre Watkins here at Eagle Coliseum in Tatum, Texas. Your score 27-18. Head coach John Waldrop and the Waskom Wildcats reeling for anything that they can get, forcing threes, committing costly turnovers down 27-18. Dre, what do they do to get back into this ball game?
Just continue. When they got to the rim, they got good buckets, they got fouls, they got to the free throw line. I think in the half court, they're either settling for jump shots or they're just turning the ball over too much. This scramble trap by Tatum, and Tatum is trapping, and then they're cutting off the next pass for Waskom. They just need to maybe throw the skip pass or just slow it down in the front court so they can make nice, good passes.
It's been very difficult for Waskom to slow down. As you can see here, Tatum already on him, all 94 feet, not letting up at all. Here's Jones. Jones drives, goes up, gonna go. Just like you said, going to the line. Getting two shots now will be Javis Jones, the 6'1" senior forward.
Yeah, when you can.
First personal foul.
And Waskom's a tall football team. When you can put pressure on the rim, you can get to the free throw line. You just need to knock down your shots.
One thing about these two teams, would it be fair to say that they're pretty evenly matched athletic-wise? Both teams having very great athletes on both sides of the ball?
Yes, and Waskom has played pretty well in terms of their half-court defense. It's just the last part of half-court defense is finishing the defensive possession with a rebound. They've given up a lot of second and third chance points to Tatum.
Second shot, good. Waskom for the first time tonight, going 2 for 2 from the cherry stripe. I guess they're hearing you from all the way up here. They're converting their shots now. 7-point ball game, 3:40 left to go. There the Eagles swings it to Jaden Jones. Jones into Boyd. Boyd skips it back out to the top of the key. Going to be a travel called. Tatum's number 3, Drake Walton, had a wide open 3. The senior 6-foot guard just didn't set his feet, didn't get any balance.
Yeah, you may get away with those stutter step calls in the league, but in high school basketball, they call those 99% of the time.
Skip pass out to Jones. Jones running. Double screen set. Trying to post back up now. This time down low on the block is DJ Feaster. Slip pass. Gets it to Feaster.
That is a beautiful offensive possession there by Waskom. They didn't panic with the trap. They got it to the middle, and they dumped it off to the dunk man for the layup.
Jones doing a great job getting in open space, getting where the ball needs to be, and converting for the easy 2. Here's Boyd trying to get 3, and he does. There's Tatum again. That's how they've been able to get to this lead. When Waskom does one small thing, Tatum has one big play that extends the lead.
Yes, they do, and Boyd is a baller.
Boyd definitely having a great contention for the Boss Hog Powerhouse player of the game. Backcourt violation call to the complete dismay of Tyler Davis for the Waskom Wildcats. Quick substitution being made. Candy McDonald re-entering the ball game for the Wildcats. Be a timeout, 30-second timeout. We'll take a quick timeout with them as well. You're watching the Antler Sports Network and the Antler Sports Network Live. You are powered by Thompson Tire and Services in Tyler. Welcome back to the Antler Sports Network. 2:46 and counting left to go in the second quarter of play. Tatum holding the 30-22 lead. I want to give a quick thank you to some of our sponsors for the Antler Sports Network. Going to be a travel call turnover from Tatum. Want to thank ABS T-shirt Graphics, the Triple Like Jesus apparel line out of Frisco, Texas, BAM Woman and Men's Magazine and Media Firm, and one of our newest affiliates, the North Louisiana Football Alliance, 9-man developmental football out in the Bayou, for also being affiliated with the Antler Sports Network. Be sure to keep it here at the conclusion of the second quarter as the three-point bomb is buried by Tyler Davis.
A big shot there by Tyler Davis.
Be sure to keep it here at the end of the quarter for the Drip Like Jesus Apparel Line halftime report. We'll speak to a former Tatum football play-by-play announcer and their new athletic director. Change made. Let's see what some people think about it. Here come the Eagles now, trying to get a dub here on their home floor. Here's Boyd. Fantastic skip through. Easy layup for two. Boyd doing a great job taking advantage of the hop step to cover as much ground as he could. Get as close to the basket as he could for the easy layup at the front of the rim.
Easy layup, and has a great job of him absorbing the contact there and just finishing with his strong hand.
Platoon swap. Now for the Eagles coming in is number 10, Ty Bridges, number 11, Aiden Anthony, and at number 2, Kendall Williams. Also coming back into the game this time for Waskom, number 23, Cameron Thomas. At the line shooting, one will be Jaden Boyd. 6'4" forward has dominated so far, to say the least, Dre.
Oh, yes, he is. He's had his way on the offensive end. Blocked some shots on the defensive end. And more importantly, he's knocking down his free throws.
You don't want to see bigs knock down free throws like that anymore. Nothing but net. 2:10 left to go in the first half. 33-25 is your score. Up to Thomas. Thomas looking. Skip pass. Over to Smith. Smith drives. Looking for something. Skips it back over. Step back Feaster. Feaster takes the shot. No good. Rebound Thomas. Thomas goes back up. Blocked by Boyd. Rebound by Boyd as well. And he's out and running. Here's Boyd. Finds Williams. Williams drives. Finds at the top of the key Malone. Top of the free throw line. Malone can't get it to go. Williams stays up on the offensive board. Here's Boyd. Got to take it himself. Corner three. Williams knocks it down for three.
It's a nice driving kick there by Boyd to a wide open shooter.
Bigs like that don't really have the vision that you see Boyd has. Seeing his man out of his peripheral vision. Seeing him in the corner. Nice, easy pass. Even easier shot for three.
It was a great pass.
Cameron Thomas trying to get the board. Fantastic hustle. Going straight up. Can't get it to fall. Is Davion Williams. Skip pass over to Williams once again. Williams trying to go back to back. Can't get it. No good. Rebound by Ty Bridges. Tatum another offensive rebound. I'd be willing to bet that Tatum probably has more rebounds on the offensive and defensive end. The Waskom does points. Doing a great job keeping that glass clean on both sides of the floor. Boyd can't get it to go through contact.
Yes, they are. Cleaning up the offensive glass.
Here's Davis. Davis gets it stolen out to Boyd. Boyd skips it to Williams. Williams going to take it himself. Goes up and one. Count it.
It was a great job of finishing by the offense there by Williams.
Now the defense, very lazy foul there. Could have tried to at least go for the sweep block. Didn't really have to go straight up and risk hitting the body. That foul's going to be on Waskom's number 25. Oh, excuse me, still waiting on who that call is going to be. It's going to be on at number 3. Feaster, his third personal foul. Somebody back into the game for the Wildcats will be number 4, Javis Jones. Kendall Williams on the line for Tatum. Gets his free throw to fall. 39-25 your score. 41 seconds left to go in the first half of play. And bounce it to Jones. Jones flies through the trap. Steps back, skip pass, fantastic head fake by Davis. Davis, 19-foot jumper, barely hits the front iron. Rebound again by Boyd. Boyd gets it out to Anthony. Anthony taking his time, looking to set up for another three. Halts, gets it out to Boyd. Head fakes, got to swing it to Malone. Malone driving. Has Williams, far side wing, puts it up, can't get it to go. Rebound Smith. Smith, 14 seconds left to go. Immediately met by Tatum trap. It's going to be Anthony and Bridges on that trap. Gets it over, pass Boyd. He's driving. Skips through, is going to be tipped out of bounds. Boyd's going to come up with the steal with 2 seconds. One, full court shot on the way. No good. And that will end your first quarter of play. Your score here at Eagle Gymnasium, the Tatum Eagles 39, the Waskom Wildcats 25. Keep it here for the Drip Like Jesus Apparel Line halftime report. And then right after that, me and Dre will give you our thoughts on the first half of basketball from both of these teams. You're watching the Antler Sports Network and the Antler Sports Network Live Viewer, powered by Thompson Tire and Services in Tyler.
Yeah, in the recent, in the more modern era, there's been a few coaches and ADs rolled through here, but before that, there's been some pretty good stability there. Andy Evans was here for a long time. A couple years prior to him, John Crawford was here for a long time. And then recently, this turnover has been somewhat unfamiliar territory for Tatum fans, Tatum, just anybody around Tatum football in general. That Keeling here now looking for things to change a little bit. So far, the overall vibe with Keeling has been pretty good, and the players are starting to buy in. And once he gets more of his people around the system, that should just make it take off even more. When you got a new coach going to a place, and you've got players, a good group of players that have already been there, and that makes the transition a little easier, and vice versa. But in this case, new coach is going to be a pretty good, there might be some new coaching changes, new system, and losing 26 seniors off of last year's team, a couple good players, going off to Division I schools, first team, all East Texas players, all district players, those type of players. It's going to be interesting, but he has the core, we believe, think coming up with the players, that's, the JV group, middle school group. He has the core to work with. So it'll be interesting. Everybody wants to talk about, what do you think the record the first year will be? What do you think the first record will be? A lot of folks just see his state titles, but they don't realize what exactly he built in Waskom. Waskom has always had athletes. But when he first got there, it was some growing pains at first, and then boom, a couple years later, state contender. So the people around here are looking very forward to it. Sometimes, some people, are thinking district championship, big run. Other people are thinking, oh, let's just wait and see how things turn out. And then there's a group of people thinking, oh man, it's 3-7, 2-8. Or whatever. It's just one of them deals that is, it's going to have to just let it play out. Pretty tough preseason schedule. A lot of good teams on there. I mean, you got Dangerfield, you got West Russ. I think those two will battle for region and Division II this year. You got a nice little road trip with Lumberton. Not exactly how sure that game come about, but Lumberton's coached by Bobby Reyes, who's spent some time coaching in East Texas before. So the preseason schedule, it seems like it's a little bit tougher than they've been in the past, and that's like, basically saying, here's the gauntlet, let's run it. District will be interesting again. It's basically the same group that we've had, or that's been in the district the last couple years, minus New Boston, who dropped to Division II. A lot of the teams lose key players. The teams that were more toward the bottom end of the district, they return players, so it'll be interesting. Everybody around here is looking forward to it, being optimistic, all that stuff.
To make winning decisions, you need a championship team in your corner. Monument Realty, led by Anthony Hyder, is that championship team. With countless houses sold in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, you're sure to score the right abode for you and your family. If finding the perfect home is in your future's game plan, then Monument Realty and Anthony Hyder are your perfect play call to get the job done. Monument Realty in Frisco, Texas, the official realtor company of the Dallas Cowboys, the Texas Rangers, and the Antler Sports Network.
Hello, my name is Tarnisha.
My name's Anthony.
And we own Drip Like Jesus. Drip stands for devote, reach, influence people, just like Jesus did. Each one of our apparel has a scripture on the back that goes with the design. It's our cool way of spreading the gospel and looking fly.
We are located in Stonebriar Mall in Frisco and also online at www.driplikejesus.com. So feel free to go online and shop or come check us out in Frisco. And thank you for helping us spread the gospel.
Welcome to the BAM Woman Show, live with Jen and Toya. The BAM Woman Show offers women, men, and children a platform to showcase their business, their brand, to share their story, their journey as an entrepreneur, offer advice, share life experiences. You can follow us on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok, LinkedIn. You can send us an email at info@bamwomanmagazine.com. Don't forget to visit our website, www.bamwoman.com. Our show airs on Saturdays at 3 p.m. Can't wait to meet you.
Special thank you to Mike Garland, former play-by-play for the Tatum Eagles High School varsity football team. Special thank you to you. Be sure to follow him on Twitter. Search for Mike Garland on Twitter. Follow him on all the social media. Tell him that the Antler Sports Network sent you. We're here on the Triple Like Jesus Apparel Line halftime report. Jared Jones, Dre Watkins here with you between the Tatum Eagles and the Waskom Wildcats. 39-25 your score here at the halfway mark of this ball game. Let's talk about the Tatum Eagles. You have a big lead here at home, senior night. Emotions are high. How do you continue to expand this lead and secure momentum going into a tough playoff road when everyone's going to be gunning for you?
I think you just continue to work on your full court trap because Waskom hasn't had an answer for it. And like they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think for them, they need to continue to just get transition buckets because it's been working for them the whole time. And rebound, they're controlling the glass, and they're doing what they do on the glass. And Jaden Boyd is having his way on both sides of the ball. He's altering shots, and he's getting to the basket. He's knocking down his threes. So
I know not everybody's perfect, and as a coach would always tell you, there's always room for improvement. What are some things that Tatum could improve on? Little things that could possibly deepen their playoff run as their bracket play goes on.
Just some of the little things. I think a couple of things that took away from them. Defensively, they need to stay disciplined and stay on their feet. A couple of times they've have had inadvertent jumps that has led to fouls, and you just need to stay disciplined, jump straight up, and and just play disciplined defensive basketball.
We're going to take a 1-minute timeout here on the Drip Like Jesus Apparel Line halftime report. You're watching the Antler Sports Network. On the Antler Sports Network Live, you are powered by Thompson Tire and Services in Tyler.
A car is one of the biggest purchases you'll ever make. It's how you get to work, how you take the kids to school, and how you get to some of life's biggest moments. Why not treat it as such? Whenever your car needs some tender love and care, visit Thompson Tire and Services in Tyler on 321 South Bonner Avenue, just 5 minutes south from Christus Trinity Mother Frances Rose Stadium. Joe Thompson and his team of professionals bring decades of under-the-hood experience to ensure that your car runs to the best of its ability. Any make, any model, any year, Thompson Tire and Services is the only place to get the best service for your car in East Texas. Open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday and closed on weekends.
Welcome back to the Antler Sports Network and the Drip Like Jesus Apparel Line halftime report. Dre, we talked about the Eagles. Let's talk about the Wildcats. You're down pretty big here, to say the least. This is the number 6 team in the state. Easy to say that you don't want to go for the home run ball early?
Yeah, no question. You're not going to get 14 points back in one possession. I think some of the things they need to do well is continue to get to the rim, because when they get to the rim, they're drawing fouls. Both teams had a lot of fouls during the first half. And for Waskom, you just need to get to the rim, get to the free throw line, and defensively, you just need to grind it out. You need to be able to string together 4 and 5 stops in a row and have those transition into easy buckets. For Waskom, I don't think the game is completely out of reach. You just need to just continue to play your game and just try to grind it out. Like I said, you're not going to get 14 points back in one possession.
How do you stop this relentless Tatum press? Whether that be in the full court or the half court, they seem to turn up the heat on the defensive end. For head coach John Waldrop, how do you slow down the Eagles on defense?
I think you need to spread them out more, because I feel like a bunch of their players are all in the same position at one time, and it's just allowing them to trap, and they're able to jump the next pass because there's no spacing in the press break.
All right, we're going to take one more short timeout. The clock is reading 6 minutes and 40 seconds left to go until play resumes. You're watching the Antler Sports Network And the Antler Sports Network Live View, we're powered by Thompson Tire and Services in Tyler.
You're probably wondering, where's everyone in your area going for screen printing and promotional needs? It's simple. ABS T-shirt graphics. They can print on anything. We're talking shirts, hoodies, cups, pens, and pretty much anything that you can put a logo on. ABS T-shirt graphics is here to fulfill your company, organization, and fundraising needs. For a free quote, call 903-939-0990. ABS T-shirt graphics, located 1/2 of a mile outside of the Loop on 155 South. Don't forget to like them on Facebook. ABS T-shirt graphics.
To make winning decisions, you need a championship team in your corner. Monument Realty, led by Anthony Hyder, is that championship team. With countless houses sold in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, you're sure to score the right abode for you and your family. If finding the perfect home is in your future's game plan, then Monument Realty and Anthony Hyder are your perfect play call to get the job done. Monument Realty in Frisco, Texas, the official realtor company of the Dallas Cowboys, the Texas Rangers, and the Antler Sports Network.
Welcome to the BAM Woman Show, live with Jen and Toya. The BAM Woman Show offers women, men, and children a platform to showcase their business, their brand, to share their story, their journey as an entrepreneur, offer advice, share life experiences. You can follow us on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok, LinkedIn. You can send us an email at info@bamwomanmagazine.com. Don't forget to visit our website, www.bamwoman.com. Our show airs on Saturdays at 3 p.m. Can't wait to meet you.
Welcome back to the Antler Sports Network in the Droop Like Jesus Apparel Line halftime show. Before we conclude off the halftime report, Dre, before we tipped off here, you gave us some NBA predictions. Let's see if you know your NBA basketball.
Talk to me.
First game, Mavericks and Heat, 5:28 left to go in the second. Miami up 44-39.
It's about what I figured. It's a game in South Beach, and they've been playing very, very well, especially on the defensive end. It's about what I figured.
Next up, Hawks and Cavs, 4:10 left to go in the first half. Both teams notched up at 48.
I like it. I knew it'd be a grounded out game, but I think the Cavs will end up pulling that one out in Atlanta.
Celtics, Sixers now, 5:41 left to go in the second. Boston up big, 55-31.
Man, the Celtics have been playing over the last 10 games. They're like 9-1, and they've played extremely well. So it doesn't surprise me at all.
Low scoring affair out at Pfizer Forum. Milwaukee Bucks 18, the Pacers 13, 5:04 left to go in the first.
Oh, yeah, and that game will slowly get out of hand as the Bucks turn up the defense, and people don't have an answer for Giannis after all these years. So,
Timberwolves Hornets, 4:41 left to go in the first quarter. Timberwolves up 21-13.
That's about what I figured. The Hornets are while they're very exciting to watch, they don't have any defense. So.
At all. Cat, and even Cat, I'd say is a pretty average defender for his size and his stature.
Yeah, so I'd expect for Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards to have their way.
Not Pistons, the Grizzlies and Pelicans. The Grizzlies holding the 27-19 advantage, 2:55 left to go in the first.
Yeah, I expect that game to get very, very ugly very, very quickly in favor of the Grizzlies, as I said in the pregame show.
Back to the NCAA now in the top 25. 4 top 25 teams currently in action. Duke leading Wake Forest 60-46, 11:20 left to go in the second half.
I hate to see that. And I guess I'm a biased Baylor fan, but something about me just wants to see Duke lose. But very, very talented team, but they're very young.
Red River rivalry, try saying that 3 times fast, on the hardwood this time. The Longhorns leading the Oklahoma Sooners. They're tied now. Beg my pardon, they're tied at 35. 15:55 left to go in the second. Personally, this is my TCU fandom talking. I want Texas to get smacked in this game.
I think both of us want neither one of those teams to win, if we're being completely honest.
If there was a way to tie in basketball, This will be the perfect game.
We just let it tie.
But we set our biases aside now. Matchup of two top 10 teams. 13:42 left to go in the first. Number 10, Villanova, 16. Number 8, Providence, 12. Two mid-major teams going at it.
Providence is back ranked in the top 10. I did not
Indeed.
expect
Number 8.
that.
Providence, Seton Hall, DePaul, teams like that out of the Big East and the rest of the East Coast mid-major teams, they always find a way to slip into the top 25 come bracketology, come March. Teams like this, games like this, be very pivotal going down the stretch. We're going to take one more final break. Oh, no, we're not. Play is going to resume here. Second half of play getting underway here on the Antler Sports Network. Here we go. Tatum having the 39-25 lead over Waskom. Quarter 3 presented to you by ABS T-Shirt Graphics, proud sponsor of the Antler Sports Network Tuesday prime time here in Eagle Gymnasium. Very nice gymnasium for a 3A team. Plenty of bucket seating. The corners have bleacher seating, but overall, I like the vibe of this gym. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, yeah, and I agree. Very, very nice gym for a 3A, especially in East Texas. We don't get these often, especially at a 3A level.
When you came into this gym, I saw your surprise. Were you expecting a little bit something less from this gymnasium?
Yeah, I was just kind of taking it all, in and the scenery and the decor. It's a very, very nice gym.
The Eagles off the last turnover. Tries to pop a quick three. Here comes Boyd. Boyd driving. Nice floater. Opening the scoring for the Eagles. 41-25 now your score. 30 seconds have eclipsed us in the third quarter. And 7:30 left to go.
And Boyd picking up right where he left off in the first half.
Can't get it to fall. Rebound Boyd again. We just can't stop saying his name, can we?
No, we cannot.
Here comes Boyd. Boyd going up. Gonna be a charge. Fantastic job by the Waskom Wildcats to get in perfect position. Struggled to do that in the first quarter. Really the first half entirely. Seeming to turn that around.
Yeah, that's a great job of him getting out of the charge circle and drawing the offensive foul.
Here come the Wildcats reeling now. Here's Feaster. Feaster can't maintain possession. Here's Malone. Malone over to the corner for three. Can't get it. Tatum maintains the offensive possession. Here's Malone. Kicks into the corner. Williams head fakes, drives, steps back. Wing jumper. Rattles in for two. Very tough shot there on the lean away jumper.
Very tough step back there by Williams.
Very elite shot. That mid-range shot, a lost art in high school ball. Boyd trying to get the block. Can't get it to go. Feaster will this time. DJ Feaster getting the and one bucket to fall. He'll go to the line for a chance to add one more. 27-43. Waskom still down. 6:44 left to go. On that last shooting foul will be Kendrick Malone for the number 6 Tatum Eagles. His second personal foul, second team foul of the second half. Bounce on Waskom so far early on.
That's a great job by Feaster there, taking the contact and making the and one.
Just can't knock down the free throw. Malone with the rebound. Gets it over. Fantastic drive and finish by Ty Bridges.
I believe Waskom they were going over their defense after they had made the free throw, and that led to Tatum getting an easy bucket.
Waskom taking a short time out here. We're going to stay here for this one this go round. Waskom, you talked about that. We're getting into their defense, but giving up an easy bucket. Malone, all he did was one little simple pass to Bridges along along the sideline, and driving baseline for the easy finish.
They got the easy finish, and I heard the Waskom head coach, John Waldrop, say, turn around. And their defense was still talking about the coverage they were going to be in. They gave up an easy bucket there.
One thing about facing a quick, athletic, fast-firing team like the Tatum Eagles, got to have eyes in the back, side, and front of your head at all times, especially with someone like Boyd, who can pretty much throw the ball anywhere on the floor on a dime. It's almost like he was a quarterback.
And he did that a couple times this game.
Looking to do that some more as Feaster is going to draw the reach and foul. That foul is going to most likely be on Tatum's number 10, Ty Bridges, and it will be. That is his third personal foul, 13 fouls. Tatum already getting in team foul trouble early. 3 quick fouls with 6.5 left to go in the third.
Yeah, just like I said in the first half, that's the danger, that's the curse of running a full court press a lot of the game. You give up a lot of quick fouls.
Floater, nice touch off the glass by Javis Jones, in for 2 points. Think about this Eagles offense and defense. They're very quick, they're very athletic. Got to try to find a perfect balance. Pop a shot, 3, no good. Nice rebound. Nice follow by Aiden Anthony for the easy bucket for 2.
And Tatum is still controlling the offensive glass like they did in the first half.
Let's see if they can continue as they come with the steal. Here's Malone, gets it out to Williams. Williams goes up and one, count it. Another cheap foul for Waskom. That's the same thing that happened to DJ Feaster in the second quarter before the half ended.
Yes, it is. And he picked up a quick fourth foul there. Tatum starting to flex their muscles there here on defense.
Ridgely giving Feaster a break for the Waskom Wildcats on the line, shooting one shot. Kendall Williams, the 6-foot senior guard, also being recognized in the senior night festivities before tip-off here in Eagle Coliseum. Shot is up and good. 50-29 your score, 5:55 left to go in the third. Here come the Wildcats. Javis Jones on the ball. Going to draw yet another reach-in foul. That foul is going to be on number 2, Kendall Williams.
Thank you so much.
Ball's inbounded now, steps up, can't get it to fall. Gets it out to the top of the key. Here's Jones. Excuse me, not Jones, going to be Tyler Davis. Way downtown. Knocks it down for 3. Quick shot, didn't expect him to let that one fly.
Man, that's not bad defense there on that play. It's just a great shot.
Tatum trying to get the 3 back on their own. Ridgely with the rebound. Here comes Tyler Davis. Davis drives, gonna be kicked out of bounds. Boyd pointing one direction. The official closest to the ball saying another direction. Ball's going to be out of bounds. Waskom will inbound under their own basket here. 5:29, hair under 5.5 minutes left to go. 50-32 your score. Tatum with the advantage here at home. Gets it up to Smith. Smith back out to Ridgely. Ridgely swings it. Into the corner is Davis. Davis inbounds it. Drop step. Nice strong move. Can't get it to go. Boyd even stronger rebound. 5:20 left to go. Bullet pass once again. Going up. And it's going to be 2 shots. This time it's going to be Aiden Anthony hitting back to line for his third trip at an easy 2 points. Foul is going to be on Waskom's number 4, Javis Jones. Second personal foul, second team foul.
And yet another great outlet pass there by Jaden Boyd.
Boyd was looking for his third assist of the ball game. First free throw is up and good. One thing about Tatum, they've definitely improved their free throw shooting. Didn't you talk about that at the halftime report?
Oh, yeah, they have. And they didn't miss many in the first half, but they certainly to this point haven't missed a single one here in the second.
Shot goes up. See you crossing your fingers. The announcer jinx not getting to Anthony on the line as he makes the score 52-32. 5:16 left to go and the clock is rolling. Here comes Davis. Davis made immediately by a trap from Williams. Ball is going to be a reaching foul on Ty Bridges. Going to be yet another foul. That's his 4th foul. He's definitely got to take a seat now.
Yeah, he definitely has to take a seat now. And for Waskom, they're
substitution trying to get made. Nothing by the official. Here's Boyd. Skips it up, this time to Anthony. Anthony drives baseline. Skip pass, fantastic. Find back up to Williams. Top of the key, 3. Can't get it to go. Nothing but air on that one. Didn't hit a thing. Smith with the rebound. Gets the outlet. Right back to Boyd. Here's Boyd. So it's back up to Malone. Malone driving. Skips it out. Wing 3, wide open. Knocks it down. Easy 3 points. This game is slowly getting out of hand. 55-32. 4:38 left to go.
Oh, yeah, they started to turn it up defensively, and they're knocking down their shots offensively.
Fantastic find. Ball is hit by Boyd. Gets the rebound. Bullet pass once again. Finds this wide open man down the floor. This time is going to be Aiden Anthony again for an easy 2.
And Boyd might be flirting with a triple-double here.
Simply off assist. You don't really see a big man get assists like that. Very Jokic-esque.
Yes, it is. Great job with the outlet pass.
Nice head fake. Tries to get it to go, but can't. Going to be a over-the-back call called on Davion Williams, the 6'4" senior forward. Done a great job so far tonight in this ball game. Getting position down low, only getting 1 basket out of it, and just then getting the reach-in foul.
Oh, yeah, and sometimes it's a little demoralizing when you work hard on the glass and, a lot of stuff doesn't go your way, but you just got to keep going.
Here come the Eagles. Malone crossing the timeline. 4:06 left to go. 57-32, still your score. Tatum with 5 team fouls. Waskom with 3. Malone driving. Boyd heavily contested 3. Can't get it to go. Bit of a heat check shot there. Rebound brought down by Javis Jones. And it's going to draw a foul as well. That foul is going to be on Tatum's number 0. Tiki Lloyd, the 5'6" forward senior, drawing that last foul. Now we're going to change that. It's going to be on number 5, Kendrick Malone, that's going to be his third. The officials signaling a 0 there. Change with number 5. Both players in the air, however. Tough call. Bang, bang play at the center of the floor. Ball's going to be tipped out of bounds almost completely where we couldn't see it, but Waskom will take possession.
As a coach there, you love to see that hustle play there by your team.
Talking about Waskom, even though they're down big, they're still hustling, still trying to make great plays on both sides of the ball, still trying to run good offense. Tatum just running better defense.
Yes, they are. There's another turnover. They still haven't found the answer for this.
Malone going to be called for the offensive foul. Head coach Brett Carr not happy at all, throwing his clipboard. Feel sorry for the clipboard, especially on the floor. If you throw that hard enough, couldn't break it.
Oh, yeah. Coaches break a fair share of clipboards through their coaching careers, for sure.
I'm going to assume that he might have one more in the chamber just in case.
No question.
You think he has another clipboard just in case?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you prepare for situations like that, even with the clipboards.
Entering the ball game is number 15, Jordan Chambers, 6'4" freshman, the only underclassman on the team. Here's Davis. Davis going to draw the reach-in foul along the sideline. That foul is going to be on. Looked like it might have been on number 0, Tiki Lloyd. Might have actually been on Lloyd this time.
Foul's coming on number 0, Tiki Lloyd, his second.
It is going to be on Tiki Lloyd, his second personal foul. Trey, I saw you signal 18 fouls already. You're up this much. You think you want to play a lot more disciplined defense than this.
Yeah, and I think one of the things for head coach Brett Carr, after this game, he'll look back and say, we fouled a little bit too much. We could have been a little bit more disciplined in our full court defense.
Tyler Davis knocking down that first free throw. Second shot is up and good. Waskom finally getting some points back on the board. 57-34 your score. 3:37 left to go in the third quarter. Here's Boyd. Boyd swings it to Williams. Williams in the corner to Lloyd. Bullet pass back out to Williams. He's hunting the ball now, taking his time, trying to waste some clock. Swings it out to Lloyd. Lloyd tried to get the entry pass to Boyd, but couldn't find him in time. This time it's Drake Walton. Walton to Lloyd. Lloyd to Williams in the corner. Drives baseline, steps back, resets. Finds Boyd in the corner. Drives. Goes up, gets it to Williams. Skips through. Goes up. And it's going to be a 2-shot foul. Drake Walton did a great job slashing through. That pass seemed to be intended for Williams. Couldn't get it, however.
Foul's coming on number 4, Jones.
Javis Jones on that last personal foul. His third personal foul, 14th foul. Even though Waskom's down, one thing you can't hang your hat on if your head coach John Waldrop, like a very disciplined brand of basketball. Not a lot of fouls.
Yeah, not a lot of fouls here in the second half, but just right now the turnovers have absolutely killed Waskom.
First shot up and good for Drake Walton.
I'm sure head coach Brett Carr will be very pleased with his team's free throw shooting here in the second half.
The Eagles off their most recent game on February the 11th at the second shot falls, defeating Elysian Fields big 92-46. Before that on the 8th, defeating ARP 116-27. And before that, West Rusk on the 7th, 96-38. James Jones, a little razzle-dazzle, pretty much going through the entirety of that Tatum defense and draws a foul. It's going to be a 1-and-1. That last foul is going to be on number 15, Jordan Chambers. Second personal foul, 19th foul. Getting to the line will be Javis Jones.
And they're one foul away from putting them in the double bonus.
2:55 left to go. Waskom in their previous games this season, back on the 11th, defeating Troop 57-39, defeating Elysian Fields on the 9th, 60-47. As the first shot is no good, can't convert the 1-and-1. And their last loss back on February the 8th against Halton, 43-39. Fantastic steal by Ridge Riley. Riley, head of steam, drives, head fakes, goes up over Boyd, can't get it to fall. Multiple players trying to go for the rebound, but Williams comes down with it.
It was a great down rip there.
Has a man right there on his hip. Going to be a technical foul call. It's going to be on the bench. They just had enough of the jabber, John. Time to do something about it. Going to be a technical foul call on the Waskom bench. Tatum will shoot 2 and get possession. I guess the emotions just boiling over. You got to know how to control your emotions, especially at the end of the season.
Yeah, and I think when you're in a game like this and a lot of things haven't gone your way, you just tend to become frustrated. But you can't let those frustrations turn into points for the other team.
Both officials conversing, seeing what the final call will be. Just want to give you a quick reminder to find us online at antlersn.com. Also to follow us on social media on Twitter at @Antler_SN. On Facebook and YouTube, just search Antler Sports Network. And also on Instagram at Antler Sports Net. Sign us a follow. Tell that you saw us on this last broadcast. Also, if you would like your business or service sponsored on the ASN, go online and fill out the application form at antlersn.com/sponsorship to have your business showcased to Antler Sports Network fans. Heading to the line for Tatum to shoot the 2 technical free throws will be number 3, Drake Walton. Walton's first shot in, and that will bring Tatum to eclipse the 60-point mark. 2:34 left to go, 60-34 your score. Tatum up big here at home. Second shot, same as the first. Nothing but net, good. 61-34 now your score. Tatum will take possession now. There goes John Waldrop talking to his Waskom Wildcats, trying to rally in the troops to try to build some kind of a run. Not necessarily try to get the lead back, but it's to build some confidence as the game transpires.
Yeah, and I think when you're down like this, big in it.
Boyd goes up with the tough finish, putting his hand on the ground, showing him he's just a mere mortal as Boyd imposes his will through the lane for the bucket and the foul.
He has had a senior night to remember.
I think we can make this decision now. Jaden Boyd is the Antler Sports Network Boss Hog Power Wash player of the game. Wouldn't that be a fair assessment to make, Dre?
And I have no problem with admitting that. With 2:32 left in the third quarter, for sure. He has just dominated in every facet of this game. Offense, defense, passing, rebounding, blocking shots.
Cameron Thomas re-entering the ball game for Waskom. Taking a break will be Davion Williams, the 6'4" forward, on the line. The man of the hour, Jaden Boyd. Boyd shot, up and good, 64-34 your score. 2.5 left to go in the third. Here's Thomas. Thomas skips it over, immediately met by a trap, looking for something. Ball goes out of bounds. Tatum will take possession, get another first turnover. And there's that Tatum brand of defense that we were used to seeing. No fouling, just active hands, active feet. Great job switching, creating turnovers. Here's Boyd again. Boyd up and under layup, can't get it to go. Rebound Riley, and the Wildcats are running out once again. Here's Jones. Jones gets to Davis. Davis dribbling. Great job jabbing by Tiki Lloyd. Swings it over to Jones. Here's Jones, steps back. Step back way downtown, can't get it to go. Front iron, no good. Rebound, Chambers gets it out to Lloyd. Lloyd skips through, goes up, it's gonna be called. Gonna get a fantastic foul there. Great job getting in the middle amongst the trees and drawing some contact. That foul is gonna be on Waskom's number 4, Javis Jones.
It was a great job there by Lloyd, getting to the rim and drawing a foul.
Jones his 4th foul, 17th foul. Lloyd's first shot at the back iron and no good. Want to give you a quick reminder to go to antlersn.com/schedule to see if we'll be doing any playoff games this year. We're trying our best to get as much content as we can as possible. We also have a big announcement that we'll make at the conclusion of this ball game as Lloyd's second free throw falls. 65-34 your score. Minute 55 left to go in the third quarter of play. Here's Davis. Davis, ball is tipped by Kendall Williams. Williams drives wide open, gets the easy layup for 2 on the break. Here come the Wildcats. Driving, kicks it out. Wide open 3 for Davis. Can't get it to go. Almost an over the back foul. Hit him on the head. Here's Boyd. Goes up and throws it down.
My goodness.
Woo! Raise the roof. Hollywood. Jaden Boyd throws it down. Timeout Waskom. We got us a player of the game and a play of the game.
Oh,
Clip
my
that one.
goodness.
You're going to see that on Twitter most definitely. Timeout called. We're going to take a timeout with him. 69-34 your score. You're watching the Antler Sports Network and the Antler Sports Network Live Viewer powered by Thompson Tire and Services. Welcome back to the Untitled Sports Network. We resume play after that. Heck of a highlight, to say the least. The Tatum Gymnasium is buzzing, blocking foul, and one called. Fantastic finish by Cameron Thomas.
My goodness.
That was a sequence, to say the least. Boyd on the strong rebound. Looked like it might have been an over-the-back call. Referee not calling it. Getting the fantastic jam. That was one of the best dunks I might have ever seen in person as Thomas knocks down the free throw. Oh my goodness, that was, whew,
Yeah,
that was great.
That was a great dunk, and the crowd got into it, man. And it's just the way the night has went here for the Tatum Eagles here on senior night.
What do we always say here? Big time players make big time plays. That's a prime example. Tatum getting possession back here. 69-37 your score. Corner three, no good. Rebounded by Jaden Jones. Jones gets to Malone. Malone, floater, no good. Gets it on rebound, however. Tries to get it back and does. Tries to get it back out. Ball falls out of bounds. Waskom will take possession.
And I've counted at least 8 offensive rebounds there for Malone. He's done a great job off game crashing the offensive glass.
If Boyd didn't have such a stellar performance, I feel like he'd probably most likely be the Ball Sock Power Wash player of the game. Going up for the easy layup is Javis Jones. A lot of Joneses and Williams on the roster for both teams. Makes it kind of difficult to keep up.
Oh, yeah, small world.
Anthony up and under, can't get it to fall. Ball's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum's number 13, Tydarius Webb. Much to the dismay of the fans here at Eagle Coliseum. Waskom will take possession. Thomas to inbound. Going to be a foul call on Tatum's number 1, Jaden Jones.
Foul on number 1, Jones. The second personal foul.
Second personal foul.
And
10-team foul. Waskom goes to the line for 2 shots.
And with as great as the third quarter as Tatum has had, one of the things that Coach Brett Carr can take away from this third quarter is they committed a lot of fouls throughout the week. They need to just work on staying disciplined here on defense.
That first quarter and the third quarter, double-digit team fouls total for Tatum. Waskom has definitely toned their fouling down a bit as the first free throw rattles in for the Wildcats. Waskom still having 7 fouls, but it wasn't as much total as it was in the first half as a team.
Yeah, I agree. They've been a lot more disciplined defensively. They just had a lot of costly turnovers here in the third quarter.
69-39 your score here in the third. 33 seconds and counting left to go. Be sure to stay with us after the ball game. We have a big network announcement to make. Woo, here we go. Here's Malone. He's dancing and he's prancing. Wide open. Drives. Thomas. Cameron Thomas sends it. Not today. Let's see if they can score. Going up. Gets a block of his own. Drags his arm down. A little bit extracurriculars under the basket. Both officials rushing in to try to make sure things don't escalate too quickly. Both teams chirping at each other. And there's a technical foul call. Second technical of the ball game. Let's see what this one's going to be on. This game's getting chippy. Going to be yet another technical foul. That's 2 technicals in a span of 5 seconds. These teams got to calm down. You can hear Tatum showing their dismay for that last call. Loud and very direct. So waiting to see what the technicals are going to be on. Head coach John Waldrop not happy, trying to see if any of his players were involved. You saw under the basket was a bit of a scuffle on that last layup. Jones pulled Aiden Anthony's arm down after not getting the foul call that he wanted. What do you think might have happened there? We couldn't really see.
I couldn't really see a lot of commotion. I bet some words were now. I'm not sure who got the technical for Waskom, but for Tatum, I believe it was number 13, Tydarius Webb, for clapping as he was walking away for the Waskom player getting a technical foul.
Now, we don't know if it was a initial double technical. We know there's at least 1 technical on the floor. That's Tydarius Webb for walking away clapping, as you said. But there was also the altercation under the basket. Don't know if it was 1 technical on Jones, 1 technical on Anthony, maybe even on Ty Bridges, or even double technicals on Bridges and Javis Jones. All we know right now is that Javis Jones is heading to the line. Most likely going to be 2 shots, whether that be technical and 1-and-1 as Tatum has committed 10 fouls. Waskom in the bonus here. Officials still convening, still communicating. The game has gotten chippy, to say the least. even with that score, both teams still out here competing, still trying to fight for the win.
And I think as coaches, that's what you want to see more than anything. You know, win or lose, your kids don't give up and they just continue to compete.
But you definitely want to see them play disciplined basketball. You
Yes.
don't want their emotions to boil over.
Yes, I agree. And this is both two teams who are, going to the playoffs. There is a lot of things that both teams need to clean up, but it's a good tune-up game for the playoffs. Heading into the playoffs next week.
This time going to the line will be Diego Smith. Still don't know what's happened. The scorekeeper hasn't given us an official word or anything. The possession arrow pointing in favor of the Eagles. Want to give a special thank you to my partner in crime, once again on the Antler Sports Network, Dre Watkins. Our camera workers, Danny Wimpy, Matthew Hermans, and Nathan Kinney. Heading to the line forward appears to be 2 shots, or maybe even 1 shot. Diego Smith for the Wildcats. Shots up and good.
I believe both teams are perfect from the free throw line to this point in the third quarter.
Both teams doing a great job of turning their free throw fortunes around as Smith rattles in his second free throw. 13 seconds left, 69-43 score. Here's Malone. Malone getting instructed to hold for the last shot. Swings it. Smith tries to go for it. Pull-up jumper for 3. Can't get it to go. 4 seconds. 2 seconds. Here's Smith. Gets it out. Long distance 3. No good. Just off the back iron, no good. And that will end the third quarter of play. We'll be back for the fourth quarter. Your score, the Tatum Eagles 69, the Waskom Wildcats 43. We'll be back on the Antler Sports Network. And the Antler Sports Network Live, you are powered by Thompson Tire and Services in Tyler. Cutting back early here on the Antler Sports Network. Fresh 8 minutes here in the fourth quarter of play. 69-43 your score. 10 seconds, half passes, follow away jumper. Fantastic hit by Aiden Anthony. Tough shot to hit.
Great knockdown there on the fadeaway going out of bounds.
Here come the Wildcats once again. Tatum still having all their starters on the floor. Here's McDonald. McDonald gets it stolen. This time by Malone once again. Malone has played a very scrappy game. Malone goes up for the layup. Fantastic off the tip of the backboard. Great finish there amongst the trees.
Great left-handed finish there by Malone.
Here's Waskom. Stolen by Boyd. Here we go again. One man behind him goes up for the layup. Smokes it. Thought it was going to go for yet another highlight to add to our reel tonight.
Yeah, I think he got caught in the tweener space between going in a layup and going for a dunk.
Diego Smith jumping multiple times, doesn't seem to get the ball from either of his teammates. Here's Boyd. Baseball pass up to Williams. Williams goes up for the layup and gets it in for 2. 75-43 your score. 6:42 left to go in this ball game here in Eagle Coliseum. Here's Davis. Davis swings it to Williams. Williams in the corner to Smith. Smith brings it out to the wing and drives. Screens from Williams. Can't seem to get the slip. Fantastic hands by Malone, but can't get it. Fantastic block by Boyd, but it's going to be called a shooting foul. That's going to be yet another personal foul on Boyd. That's his fourth personal foul. Do you take him out of this situation or just let him try to play with 4 fouls? He's had a heck of a game.
I just let him play with 4 fouls. If he fouls out, it's not really too much harm in foul. Take it as a learning lesson late in this game.
Smith's first free throw, no good. What's a senior night? Let him finish off the season strong. See if he can,
let him finish off senior night.
maybe he can try to get one more dunk as the second free throw is just short. Malone out to Williams. Williams, wide open, standing 3. Can't get it to go. Malone comes down with it, goes up. Fantastic rebound. Nice elevation to get the bucket for 2.
Pretty sure Malone has 10 offensive rebounds. He has a double-double off offensive rebounds alone.
Offensive rebounds and points by themselves. Maybe offensive and defensive rebounds as separate stats. He might have a double-double. Fantastic night for the senior. Here's McDonald. McDonald gets it to Smith. Here's Smith on the drive. Immediately met by the double team. McDonald hesitates, steps through. Here's Smith. Pump fakes. Goes up. There's his fifth. That's it for Boyd. That's the end of the regular season. The last play he made was a foul, a pretty stupid foul in my opinion. He didn't have to go for that block. Diego Smith was easily in front of him, easily had position on him.
The crowd gives him a standing ovation.
As they definitely should. Congratulations to our Boss Hog Power Wash player of the game, Jaden Boyd, for the number 6 Tatum Eagles.
There was no doubt about it from the beginning. From start to finish, he was really dominant. Hate to see him get 5 fouls, but just take it as a learning lesson and, get ready for the playoffs next week.
Shot no good by Diego Smith. 77-43 your score. 5 minutes, 48 seconds left to go in this ball game. Second shot is good, however. Here comes Williams. Tatum with the standing score, looking to go undefeated at home, 10-0. This is the 4th undefeated home season they've had in just 7 years. Eagles almost unbeatable at home.
Yeah, you got to give a lot of credit to the fans making it a hostile environment, but the players executing at home and protecting their house.
Malone goes up, is going to draw the foul, slashing through the lane. That foul is going to be called on Waskom's number 21, Ridge Riley. First personal foul, 19th foul. Waskom doing a relatively good job in the second half of keeping the fouls to a minimum. Now pretty much caught up to Tatum.
I think Tatum probably has a few more fouls. That clock stops at 10, but, they've committed their fair share of fouls. And they're pretty disciplined there in the fourth quarter or in the third quarter, and, can't be perfect forever, for sure.
Malone's second free throw. Rattles couldn't get the shooter's roll. No good. 5:20 left to go in the ball game. Here's Smith crossing the timeline. Smith looking for something. Guarded by Walton. Needs to get rid of it to avoid a 5-second count. Does get the inbound pass to Williams. He's guarded by Malone. Immediately trapped. There's going to be a foul call. This time the foul is going to be on Malone, most likely. Yes, it will be. It will be on Tatum's. Malone.
And Jared, where we're from, that's a clean pick.
That's an easy pick. That's his 5th foul as well. Another senior having his final moment in the limelight here at Eagle Coliseum. I feel like would we be able to do a co-player of the game? Maybe like a 1A. We have Boyd, of course, as the main recipient. Maybe we can have a secondary award.
I wouldn't mind a 1A and a 1B. I wouldn't mind that.
First free throw, no good. Malone has had a heck of a game himself. Maybe not in the same booming impact, pun intended, as Boyd has. But the little things, the offensive rebounds, the fast hands, the steals, the activeness in the passing lanes, that's something a coach loves to see both on the high school, even the college level.
Yes, no question. I think Coach would love to see more if he did pick up his 5th foul. But all in all, very well played game here by Malone.
Just passing the 5-minute mark left to go in this ball game. 78-45 your score. Here's Chambers. Swings it out to Anthony. Anthony taking his time to Williams at the top of the key. Williams seeing what he has. Anthony, fantastic spin. Drive through, hop step, floater. Can't get it to go. Rebound Williams. Rebound stolen away by Anthony. Anthony drives, gonna get it, goes up, double pump. Woo!
Great give and go there.
He didn't have to do that. That could have been just a nice little simple layup. Had to put a little seasoning on that last bucket.
Yeah.
Here's Davis trying to make something happen on his own. McDonald drives, bump, kicks it out to Williams. Williams, backboard 3, called it. The bank is open. 3-pointer falls. That's the first 3-point bomb from the Wildcats in a while. 80-48 your score. 4 minutes left to go in the ball game. Here's Williams, taking his time, looking to most likely run out the clock. Swings it over to Walton. Walton to Chambers. Chambers, nice fake. Goes up for the layup. The freshman gets it to go. To the ovation of the Eagle fans here at Eagle Coliseum.
And the crowd letting them hear it.
This is one of the best environments we've been in so far. We've traveled the road a lot so far this year as the season comes to an end as Williams draws the foul. We've seen a lot of environments, big gyms, little gyms, medium-sized gyms. This is one of the best we've had so far this year, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I agree. This may be the best we've had. And that's good for the freshmen there, man, to get some run and let the home crowd hear how much they appreciate them, getting in, getting buckets.
He's still got 3 more years to gain appreciation from this crowd. And from the minutes, the very valuable minutes he's given head coach Brett Carr as Williams goes to the line. His first shot is up and good. Got a lot of time to build and develop, make him even better. He's tall, he's athletic, he's quick. Obviously isn't afraid to pick up his dribble and slash to the cup. A lot of things you can build off of that.
And we both bet to say he's the next one up here and as a Tatum Eagle.
And you saw during the half, they had the 7th grade team out. Some of those cats looked like they were about my height after 3-point for Chambers doesn't fall. So a great future for the Tatum Eagles as they even had a new athletic director, as you heard at the Drip Like Jesus Apparel Line halftime report. Williams pulls down the rebound. Ball is tipped and stolen by Bridges. Bridges pump fake, swings it to Anthony. Anthony, top of the key, 3, green light, he got it to go. Tatum's just pouring it on here to end the ball game.
Yeah, they are. That's a great hustle play by the freshman.
Here's Riley. Riley downtown. Can't get it out to go off the backboard. No good. Rebound Chambers. Over to Anthony now. Here's Anthony. Up. 3-pointer again.
When it rains, it pours, my friend. When it rains, it pours.
I'm just speechless. They can't miss. They cannot miss. Tatum has gotten on this run a while ago. Haven't seemed to let up at all whatsoever. See over here pointing out all your notes. You underline the fact that Tatum had 6 triple-digit games. You think they're going to try to go for number 7 here tonight?
Yeah, it's very possibility. 88 points, 2:41 left in the fourth. The way they're shooting the basketball right now, they could be at 100 in a couple quick possessions.
Tyler Davis missing that free throw. That last personal foul will be charged to Jordan Chambers. As entering the ball game will be the senior guard, Jaden Jones.
I love how this crowd give all the seniors a standing ovation.
And you're coming off the floor, very emotional time. This makes you feel even better. You're up big at home. The fans are behind you as the free throw's no good. Going to be an offensive foul called on Diego Smith. Extended the arm there. Can't do that, and if you're going to do it, try to make it look slick. Try to hide it a bit right in front of the official. Not a good decision there.
Oh, yeah, not a good decision there. Offensive foul. He was just trying to fight for position to get the rebound.
Both teams eclipsing the 10-foul mark. 2:41 left to go. That last foul was personal foul number 3 for Diego Smith, the Waskom 6'3" sophomore forward. Heading to the line for 2 shots. The freshman himself, Jordan Chambers.
And Jordan Chambers is giving valuable minutes tonight. Knocked down some shots, got some rebounds.
First free throw, no good. Chambers anticipating for his second shot. It's up and no good off the back iron. Can't get it to fall. Going to be a over the back foul call on Tatum's number 10, Ty Bridges. That's just a little simple foul you can't afford to pick up. Whether you have 4 fouls, 2 fouls, 1 foul, that's something you can avoid by just boxing out. And that's the third senior that's fouled out. Speak of the devil. Another senior fouling out of this ball game.
Yeah, and I know Coach will be happy about the win, but I don't think he'll be too happy about the foul outs. And, it's one of those things you just take as a learning lesson. And I'm sure they'll be a lot more ready next week as the playoffs roll around. There'll be a lot more discipline defensively.
First shot by Diego Smith is up and good. Want to give another quick thank you to some of our sponsors. Our newest sponsor, ABS T-shirt Graphics in Tyler. Monument Realty as the second shot falls. Monument Realty, the official realtor company of the Dallas Cowboys, the Texas Rangers, and the Antler Sports Network. And by Boss Hog Power Wash and Detail. There it is again. Tiki Lloyd this time from downtown. They might do it. 91-52, 2.5 minutes. They're going for it. It's fair to say now.
They just might do it.
They're pouring it on as Smith gets the layup to fall.
It's a great Euro step there by Smith.
Skips it over. Chambers got it to go. Fantastic find by Jaden Jones. 93-54, 2 minutes to go. Tiki Smith draws the foul. That foul is most likely going to be on number 1 for Tatum, Jaden Jones, and it will be his third personal foul. Even the scoreboard has lost track of team fouls for both teams. Scoreboard only showing 10, as Dre, you stated earlier. Fouls coming in droves for both of these ball clubs.
Oh, yeah, no question. There's a whole bunch of fouls this game for both teams.
First shot by Smith. Up and good. Smith's been finding his stride here at the line as this game concludes, and that's another thing you can hang your hat on if you're Waskom, even individually.
Yeah, you can hang your hat on this for both teams. I think both teams shot the ball pretty well from the free throw line, especially here in the second half.
Here's Lloyd. Lloyd swings it to Jones. Jones drives, goes up through contact, is going to get the foul. He's going to head to the charity stripe for 2 more points the easy way. That last foul is going to be on Waskom's Tyler Davis, his third personal. Jaden Jones at the line for Tatum. First shot is up and knocks it down. Easy point. Subbing into the ballgame will be Cam Thomas. Taking a seat will be Caden McDonald. Once again, head over to antlersn.com/schedule to see if we'll have maybe one more game so far. We might be heading to Trinity Valley Community College for our next ball game. We got some TAPS girls playoffs. The number 2 team in 1A, Arlington Christian Prep. Not Arlington Christian Prep, Athens Christian Prep. Got an East Texas team. Here's the steal. Aiden Anthony rises up, gets it in. Tough layup. Minute 40 to go. 96-56. Tatum was going for the triple digits here, ladies and gentlemen. Here's Williams, avoids the steal, over for Riley in the corner. Riley, 3, got it in for the trifecta. In the corner, head fakes, ball's gonna be out of bounds. Cam Thomas playing a little bit after the whistle. Great block there, but it's not gonna count to anything. But Waskom will take possession back. Up to Thomas amongst 2 defenders. Heck of a catch there to reel the ball in by Thomas.
Great catch there by Thomas.
Skip pass. Deep 3 from Tyler Davis. Air ball, rebound, Chambers. Reeling it up. Gonna be stolen by Diego Smith. Smith gets it into Davis once again. Davis driving up to Thomas. Thomas skips through, goes up. Gonna be in.
That's great defense
and
there.
A travel call, fantastic hands.
Great defense there.
58 seconds left to go in this ball game. 4 points for Tatum to try to get to triple digits here. And I think the Eagle faithful want them to hit triple digits. Here's Jones. Jones drives over to the corner. Head fakes. Got to be a travel call. The 3 is good, but it won't count. There's that stutter step again. We saw it over here on the other end for Tatum. I think they would have learned the first time.
Oh, yeah, man. Sometimes it's a good-looking move. It looks good. It's just not legal.
Not everybody can be James Harden. Boyd and the rest of the Eagle bench rising, wanting a call there. Driving, hop step, but it will be a travel on the other end. Back-to-back travel calls, 43 seconds left. 96-59 your score here at Eagle Coliseum in Tatum, Texas. The number 6 Eagles projected to play Ore City in the first round. 3-pointer, he got it. 35 seconds left, they're at 99. I don't even think the scorebug here presented by ABS T-shirt graphics can handle triple digits. They're at 99 and we're blocking for space here. I don't know if you can really see it. You think Hunter can even fit on the scoreboard?
It doesn't look like it.
Only one way to find out. Let's see if Tatum can get there. Waskom will head to the line for 2 shots. 27 seconds left. If they make both of these free throws, even if Tatum can get possession, they got maybe one more shot at a triple-digit bucket.
Yeah, they do. And maybe 2, depending on if you foul the next possession. They got 2 chances here to get 100 points.
Tyler Davis on the line for Waskom. Nails the first free throw. Davis rising, second shot, no good. Rebound Anthony. Here's Anthony, 23 seconds left. Up in the corner, drives, loses possession, kicks it to the corner. Here's three-pointer, no good. Rebound, can't get it. Second shot, he got it. That's one.
And the crowd goes
Tatum.
crazy.
Oh, scoreboard going over just a tad bit. Ball received by Smith, 1 second, and that is the ball game. Your final score here at Eagle Coliseum. The Tatum Eagles staying undefeated at home, getting their 7th triple-digits point win, 101. The Waskom Wildcats 60. We're going to take a quick 24-second timeout on the Antler Sports Network. Dre and I will give you your final thoughts. You're watching the Antler Sports Network and the Antler Sports Network Live. You are powered by Thompson Tire and Services in Tyler. Welcome back to the Antler Sports Network and the Antler Sports Network Live. You are powered by Thompson Tire and Services in Tyler. Heck of a game to off the regular season for Tatum. Dominating home win. 7th game, eclipsing the triple-digit point margin. Let's start with Waskom, however. What are some positives you can carry into the playoffs?
I think some positives that you can carry for Waskom is they played well there late in the first half. They knocked down a bunch of their free throws, and honestly, they were pretty good in terms of forcing turnovers there for most of the game.
Now, on the other side for Tatum, very dominating win. Home crowd going absolutely bonkers for almost everything that happened. How do you carry that momentum into a deep playoff run? You tasted the state championship before, as the banner to our left shows. How do you get back there and this time defeat your demons?
I think that you continue to play your brand of basketball. And I think more than anything, you continue to play together as a team. There's a bunch of seniors here, so it's a bunch of experience. And if they play tonight, led by the well-oiled machine that is Jaden Boyd.
Our Powerball player of the game, by the way.
I think they have a chance to run the table again and make it back to that state championship.
All right, one last announcement on the Antler Sports Network. The Antler Report will be returning. The podcast that I've had too many people nagging at me to bring back will be back. Tune in to the ASN on March 1st, 2022. Our very own Jared Jones and Matthew Ramos will be back on the ones and twos for the Antler Report. So stay tuned across social media to find out the latest happenings here on the ASN. For Jared Jones, for Dre Watkins, Nathan Kenny, Danny Wimpy, and Matthew Hermans, have a great one, everybody. See you next time.